Hello dear friends, welcome to SREE Spoken English. This is Srinivas, teacher in English. Friends, in this video lesson, we are discussing the most important topic, voice in English grammar. What is voice and what are the types of voice? Of course, this is the topic most important for 10th class students. For this academic year, this question is 17 intended for 2 marks. So friends, of course, this topic is most useful for all kind of competitive exams. Let us discuss what is voice. Of course, voice is most important in both written and spoken format. The voice is basically two types. First one is active voice and the second one is passive voice. What is active voice? What is an active voice and what is passive voice? What is an active voice? See here, active voice in a sentence, active voice denotes that noun or pronoun that acts as the subject. In a sentence, it is the doer of the action. So, in other words, the subject performs the action in active voice. And what is passive voice? Passive voice, on the other hand, passive voice represents the subject is one acted upon by the action or verb in the sentence. That means passive voice gives importance to the object. So here, receiver of the action is called object and the doer of the called here subject. Okay, the active voice gives importance subject, passive voice gives importance object. Let us take one more example, well-known example. What is the structure for active voice? Subject plus verb and object. An example, yeah, let's we take a well-known example. Rama killed Ravana. How to this sentence change into passive voice? It is very easy. Passive voice structure, object plus verb and subject. So here Ravana was killed by Rama. This is the simple way how to change an active voice into passive voice. Friends, how to change? So how should we change an active voice into passive voice? There are simple 5 rules to change an active voice sentence into passive voice. For example, his parents helped Nick. What is it? Is it active voice or passive voice? Of course, this is an active voice because subject, his parents, yes, here highlighted in the sentence. So, his parents helped Nick. How the sentence changed into passive? What is the subject here? Yes, his parents. And what is the verb? Helped. What is the object? Nick. So, the right answer, Nick was helped by his parents. Let's we take one more example. Moni ate mangoes. Yes, active voice. And how to change into passive? Mangoes were eaten by Moni. For example, Moni's, yeah, here mangoes are the object in the sentence and Moni is the subject. So simply we have to interchange the subject and object, and so mangoes is the plural. So the verb is emerged according to the subject number. Mangoes అనేది ప్లూరల్ కాబట్టి వర్ అనేటువంటి పాస్ట్ బీ ఫామ్ మనం యాడ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. Yes, what are the rules and what are the ways we need to change a sentence into passive voice? See, we have to follow these 5 simple rules so that in order to change an active voice sentence into passive voice. What are the simple rules? First one, the object in active voice becomes the subject in passive voice. How? See, and the subject, see the object Nick here and becomes the subject here, right? Yes, and B form will be followed based on the number, singular and plural. So B form will be changed here. See, Nick is the singular object, it becomes subject, and according to this subject we have to add B form. That means auxiliary verb, right? B form, is, am, are. Already I have given here B forms. What are the B forms? Is, am, are. These three are present tense. These three B forms used for present tense. Was, were. These two used for past tense. Okay, so we have to use the second rule, right? Third one, always we have to use the verb form in the past participle form. That means verb third form. So the past participle form should be used in passive voice. In first sentence, helped and helped, and here ate is the verb 2, second form of the verb, and but here in the passive voice, that should be changed as third form, eat, ate, eaten, right? Past participle verb 3 should be used in passive voice. And fourth rule, by preposition will be used before the object. So here his parents subject becomes object. Before that we should use by preposition, right? Yes, Nick was helped by his parents. అంటే ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేయాలండి అంటే స్పోకెన్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో కానివ్వండి, రిటర్న్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో కానివ్వండి, ఇక్కడ అతని యొక్క పేరెంట్స్ నిక్కి హెల్ప్ చేశారు అని చెప్పారు. నిక్ హెల్ప్ చేయబడ్డాడు అతని పేరెంట్స్ ద్వారా అనేటువంటి, అంటే మనం ఈజీగా చేంజ్ చేయడానికి, మన టు స్ట్రెంగ్తెన్ అవర్ వాయిస్ ఆర్ అవర్ స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్, so we should use this voice. Okay, and last simple rule, the subject in active voice becomes the object in passive voice. So ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే నిక్ అనేటువంటి హిస్ పేరెంట్స్ అనేటువంటి సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉందో అది passive voice లో పేరెంట్స్ గా, హిస్ పేరెంట్స్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ గా మారుతుంది. సో హియర్ ద సేమ్ rules we can apply for this second example. Moni is the subject, ate is the verb, and mangoes object. So here, according to these five simple rules, we should follow that. Simply, what is the object here? Yes, mangoes. Simply we have to write in the place of subject, mangoes, and were, the B form according to the singular plural. So mangoes are the plural, we should use plural past form, were. Okay, mangoes were, and verb third form, eaten, and by should, we should use the preposition by and morning. Mangoes were eaten by morning. These are the simple rules. And for more easy understanding, I have given one more example here. Tim hit the ball. Here Tim is the subject, hit is the action, and the ball is object. So how to convert this active voice into passive? The ball, the object becomes the subject here. The ball, which is that? Yes, it is past tense. So was. The ball was hit by Tim. So the subject becomes object here, right? So this is the way simply we can change any kind of sentence from active to passive voice. Yeah, and change of pronouns. So this particular chart will help you. Some pronouns change, how the some pronouns change into passive. Example, first example, I finished my project. So here I, so how does it become, how does it change into passive? So for example, I becomes me in passive. For example, I finished my project in active voice, right? My project finished, past tense, so we should use past singular B form. Project was, my project was finished. Yes, by I know, I becomes me. Okay, so this is the formula. So second example, see, we played cricket. So same rule applicable here. Cricket was played by, we becomes us. Third one, he drew some pictures. Some pictures is the plural, right? Some pictures were drawn by, he becomes him into passive, right? And she wrote the exam last week. The exam was written last week by her, so she becomes here her. They are playing hockey. So hockey is the singular, but they is the plural, right? They subject in the active voice, plus plural here. So we should use are. They are playing cricket. Sorry, they are playing hockey. Hockey is being played by them. They become them, right? This is the way how to change the pronouns from active voice to pronoun passive voice. And yeah, I am presented here the third tip how to change the tenses from active voice to passive voice. My dear friends, this chart is very much helpful to you how to change from an active voice to passive voice. For example, present simple, we can take an example. He receives a letter. He subject, receives a verb, a letter is object. How it becomes change, right? A letter is received by him. So is used as be form here, right? Because it is present simple. And what is the present continuous or present progressive? He is receiving a letter. A letter is being received by him. And what is the past simple? He received past simple. He received a letter. Simple past, right? Verb second form. A letter was received by him. Past continuous. He was receiving. A letter was being received, right? Present perfect. He has received a letter. The letter has been received by him. So like that, we have to follow the table. Simply we have to convert from active voice to passive voice, my dear friends. Here models, right? He should receive a letter. A letter should be received by him. For our more understanding, I am presenting here some passive voices with imperative sentences. For example, some competitive exams, these type of questions will be asked. Open the door. How to change an imperative sentence into passive here? So without subject, right? Friends, we do not find any kind of subject here in the first sentence. Open the door. So we have to use let the door be opened. Complete the work. Let the work be completed. Turn off the television. Let the television be turned off. Learn your lesson. Let your lesson be learnt. Kill the snake. Let the snake be killed. So, all these imperative sentences in passive voice should start with let. Okay, so we have to use these kind of imperative sentences and get full marks, my dear friends. So, friends, I hope you understood well this topic voice, how to change an active voice from active to passive. Thank you very much for your valuable time and see you in next video. If you want to any kind of difficult video, please comment and mention the comment box. I'll try to do that video. Thank you.